This is a good brand of puppets to look out for. Words I never thought I would say in my lifetime. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I go out and buy things at garage sales, estate sales, mostly thrift stores though, and resell them online for a profit. And then I share those sales with fellow resellers like you so that you can see what you might want to pick up or not pick up based on your own business model. I had some pretty good sales March 25th through 28th. March was an overall good month for me. I sold 19 things in those 4 days, which is about 4.75 a day. I'm trying to get that to 5 and to stick at 5 items a day and then climb from there. Although I sold more things in that time period than I had the last couple of videos, my profit per item was lower. So I was selling some lower cost, older items. Before we jump into the top 10 sales, I want to say thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're returning, thank you, thank you. If you are new and you're interested in what sold videos or haul videos of things to resell for a profit, go ahead and think about subscribing. It's free. And if you want, give me a thumbs up. It will help other people find my video in the whole YouTube algorithm of videos. Top 10 sales, going in reverse order from least to most profit, we have Nike size 8 sneakers mixed down to, I think that's the style name, Air Cheer Dance white leather tennis shoes. The keywords and all the words in my titles don't always make sense when you read them as a sentence, but they make sense for searching. If people are searching for cheer or dance Nike shoes in size 8, they'll be able to find it. If they're looking specifically for the mixed down 2 style, they'll be able to find it. You see what I mean. So I read my titles to you verbatim so you can see what words I use to help people find the items. This sold in 3 months on Poshmark. It was a full price sale of $22. I had paid $7.57 and my profit was $10.03. I probably would not pick these up again. 3 months is the most I really want to keep anything in my inventory. If they were new and I could buy them for less than $8, maybe I'd get them again. But they took a little too long, made me a little too nervous, and made me less in profit than I would like to be making per item. So I probably will stay away from these again. There's always the unless this, unless that, but in general, I probably won't pick them up. Next sale, Adidas size 11 sneakers, Grand Court SE shoes, leather cloud form, white gold detail. When I bought these and when I showed these in a haul video, I even said I probably shouldn't have gotten these, but they were in perfect shape. Like nobody had worn them kind of condition. And it was really hard for me to just not pick them up. But I paid $10.81. So probably shouldn't have got them. And it ended up working out for me okay. Sold in 2 months on Poshmark through a Posher VA offer of $29. They were originally listed for $35. My profit was $10.37. Posher VA is a third-party Chrome extension that I use. You sign up, it's a monthly subscription, and it's an automation service. So you can automatically share your closet X number of times a day. I think I have it set to share 4 times a day. You can send offers automatically, like after someone likes an item on Poshmark. I have it set up like this with all these different parameters. You can set up however you want. If you want to use it and give it a try, I have a link below. It gives you a discount. I think it gives me a little discount as well. It's a referral link and code that you use. And I think it pays for itself. Am I being bombed? Next in the top 10 is a vintage Plano Magnum tackle box, single-sided portable fishing storage, orange tan. This is the second vintage tackle box I've sold this month. I'm not in the tackle box business, but this particular one was my husband's. It sold in 7 months on eBay. When we moved from Denver, we decided to get rid of a lot of stuff, and some of it I kept to sell. This was one of them. It sold through a 10% off sale on eBay for $25.20 plus the cost of shipping. I had it listed originally at $28. I'm putting 0 as my cost of goods because I have no idea where we even got this thing. And my profit was $11.52. Here we have a Merrell size 10 sandals bassoon J46 246 style number. Black hiking outdoors comfort leather. Merrell makes good outdoorsy comfort type shoes. I do like to look them up and make sure that the style is selling first before I just pick up whatever. These sold in 3 weeks on eBay through a full price sale of $30. It also sold through promoted listings. So that is where on eBay you can opt in to promote your items at a certain percentage, meaning I can pay an extra X amount, let's just say 10% in fees to have my item show up higher than other people's items. Those who pay no extra fees are showing up below me. Those who pay more in extra fees are showing up above me. So I do promote most items after they've been online for 2 weeks. If I have something truly unique that nobody has, I will leave it out of my promotion. These cost me $8 and my profit was $12.63. Next is a brand that I sell pretty often, although I'm going to slow down on it. Olukai Men's 12 Manoa Shoes Slip-On Drop-In Heel Canvas Sneaker Tan Clay Toffee. I'm slowing down on it because it is slowing down for me. The first time I picked them up, they sold really quickly. These sold in 1.5 months on Poshmark, which is definitely not bad. They sold for $25 on Poshmark. I had paid $5.41 and my profit was $14.59. Here we have something different. Set of 2 dairy bottles, colored glass, small vase decor, red, yellow, 6 inches tall. I was starting to wonder if I should have picked these up because they're not vintage. They're just some red and yellow bottles, right? I mean, they could be vintage. I really don't know. I have no way of knowing. They sold in 4.5 months on eBay. It was a full price sale of $14. I think I'd lowered the price from a $15 to $14. And I'd paid $1 at a sidewalk sale at a thrift store that supports an organization for adults with autism. My profit was $15.47. This sale is a Tommy Bahama size large shirt, island modern fit linen tinsel contrast flip cuff. This shirt sold in 10 months on eBay. I did not source this specifically. It came through a Goodwill blue box, which is like one of those reseller boxes you can buy. I had it listed for $26. It sold for $20.80. Just probably through a sale that I had going on eBay. My average cost of goods in that box was $1.53, so my profit was $16.05. I am selective about Tommy Bahama, but some of it does sell, and I think in the last few videos I've had a Tommy Bahama item. And this one is something I recently posted. It sold in 3 days on Mercari. It was my first Mercari sale since the changes without fees, so that was kind of fun. It's also been my only Mercari sale since the changes without the fees. Talbot's plus size 2X sleeveless top, embroidered ruffle, floral cottage core stripe. Very cute top. Talbot's in plus sizes is something I look for. This sold through a customer offer of $25. I had it listed for $30. Since I had only had this listed for 3 days, I was like, oh, do I really want to take an offer right away? But when it was on Mercari without any fees, I said, sure. I had paid $6.92. My profit was $18.08. Second to the last in the top 10, City Chic size 16 maxi dress, romantic ballet core, coquette bridesmaid wedding. Coquette is a word that I recently added to that title, ballet core and coquette. Did that help sell it? I have no idea. But I've had this on for sale for 1.5 years. It sold on eBay finally through an offer of $30. I had it listed for $55. My cost of goods was $2.71. My profit was $18 09. I picked up a lot of brand new City Chic dresses at a thrift store a year or two ago, and they sold great, with the exception of a few, and this was one of them. The best sale I had still had a profit under $20, so you can see how much lower my sales prices were. Mephisto EU40 US 9 sandals, Air Relax leather adjustable strap wedge shimmer. Pretty sure this was a lengthy offer counter offer situation. I had them listed for $39, which I think is what they could have sold for. Like, they could sell for $39, but someone wanted better. I don't blame them. These sold in 2 months on eBay for $31.88 is where we landed. I had paid $4.33. My profit was $19.27. I'm like, come on guys, give me a little bit more. My sales, although numerous, were low in dollar amount. But I have 6 more sales to go over, things that sold also within 3 months or less, most of them much less. This first one is an Old Navy plus size 2X tank top, strawberry print V-neck sleeveless summer. Just Old Navy, but this tank top, I picked it up for 25 cents. I don't remember the name. It's like Family Thrift Store or something like that. And they had a 25-cent sale going on. This was the only thing that I've sold from the things that I picked up during that sale. I didn't pick up very much because these items had been picked over a lot. But this top was super cute with its print. It sold same day on eBay, within a few hours even. Sold for $15. Like I said, I paid 25 cents and my profit was $11.77. Next, Lane Bryant plus size 28 dress, Madras plaid, linen blend, sleeveless midi sundress. If you haven't figured it out yet, I do sell a lot of plus size. I focus on it. In fact, when I go to the store, if I don't have a lot of time, I'm going to hit the plus size first and maybe only. I shared some statistics with you guys a couple of videos ago, and 67% of women in America wear an extra large or bigger. So there's a reason to be focusing on that. It's also harder to find cute clothes. So I have invested in this mid-size mannequin. She wears an extra large perfectly. She's probably wearing a size 18 right now because it's a little bit big on her, just so that I can have even better pictures. So this Lane Bryant dress sold in 1 month on Poshmark. It was something I got at Thrift Giant. It sold through an counter offer where we landed on $18. I originally had it listed for $35. My cost of goods was $4.87 and my profit was $9.53. Okay, next one's a fun, different sale. Folk Manus Fat Gray Rat Hand Puppet Vintage Folk Tales Furry Folk Puppets. This is a good brand of puppets to look out for. Words I never thought I would say in my lifetime. I'm recommending puppet brands, and Folk Manus makes some cute ones. They usually have a realistic look to them. Trying to think if I've found any that haven't. No, I think they've all been realistic looking animals. Sold in 3 months on Poshmark. I had it listed for $20 and it sold through a 20% off offer to likers with discounted shipping. So it sold for $16. I had paid $2.50 at an estate sale and my profit was $8.28. This rat was cute. Back to clothing. Maurice's plus size XXL tank top, sleeveless blouse, dark floral metal hardware. This sold in 8 days on eBay. I'm putting my cost of goods as 0 because it was something that was in my closet. I bought it at a thrift store. I don't remember how much I paid, or it could have been given to me as well. I'm just really not sure where it came from, but I had it listed for $12 and I sent an offer to watchers for $9.60. It sold and my profit was $7.97. So with some plus size brands, you can sell pretty quickly those lower end brands in a plus size that might not have sold in a standard size. Not selling for lots and lots of money, but selling quickly. Next sale, Democracy size 4 pants, ab technology, burgundy, camo jeans, stretch waist, skinny. There are some things I look for every time I go, and when I'm looking through jeans, Democracy is one of those brands that I will look for, and I'll look and see if they have that stretchy waistband inside. They call it ab technology or ab solution, and if they do, I'll consider picking them up for the right price. These sold in 2 months on Poshmark through a customer offer of $15. I had them listed for $20. I paid $5.41 and my profit was $6.49. So when all is said and done, this wasn't the best sale, but it did sell in less than 3 months. And then my last in the fast flips, and then I have 3 more after this, is an Everlane size 0 wrap dress, the Japanese Go Weave sleeveless pockets blue. I've had this in my drafts forever, but it had a stain on the back, like a water stain. To be honest, it had like a mark or something on it, and I used a wet cloth to get that off, which it came off, but then it left a water stain. So I did not want to take this new with tag dress and completely wash it. So I listed it for low, finally got it listed after probably 2 years of having it. It sold in 1.5 months on Poshmark. I had it listed for $30. Some customer offered me $15 and I went, I just want to stop looking at this item. I had paid $8.69, so I only made $3.31. Now, this is probably a lesson as well. I just wanted to get rid of it because it had been making me feel bad. Basically, I was feeling bad that I had this flawed item. Was feeling bad that I'm the one who flawed it. Flawed it? You know what I mean? I just didn't want to look at it anymore. I was feeling bad that I had it for so long. I probably could have gotten more money for this dress had I just washed the dang thing according to whatever brand instructions and moved on. This is a $100 retail dress, and Everlane is, you know, a fairly popular brand. Although it was a size 0, it fit way bigger than that, in my opinion, because my smaller dress form over here kind of wears like a 6'8", and it was pretty loose on her. All right, that's all the fast sales. 3 more sales that I am just considering mediocre, not bad, not good, just whatever. Colorado Rockies size extra large top, new baseball preppy purple gingham button up. Super cute top. Took 2.5 years to sell on Poshmark. I had no idea. I thought I had picked up something pretty decent. Finally sold for 20% off with discounted shipping for $19. I had it listed at $24. I think I started this thing off way higher than that. My cost of goods was $5, so I made $8.18. 2.5 years to sell. But it was a cute top, brand new. Who doesn't like the Rockies? Oh. Soft surroundings, size medium petite, gypsy gauze tunic top, cowl neck dusty teal. Sold in 1 year and 3 months on eBay. Another really lengthy sale. Somebody sent me an offer of $16 and I accepted. I had it listed for $21. I had paid $5. My profit was $7.79. Just not that interesting enough, I guess, to sell quickly. And then my last was a ceramic mushroom gravy boat, Arnell's signed 1970s vintage retro boho MCM hobbyist. So this is something that you would just paint yourself at like a, you know, ceramics party or whatever, and somebody did, and it was pretty cute. Sold in 4.5 months on Poshmark for an offer to likers for 20% off with discounted shipping. So it sold for $12. I had paid $3.24 and my profit was $3.79. And let me tell you, sending breakables and only making $3.79 is not where I want my goals to be. This is not my goals. I shouldn't have picked it up. Nah, it wasn't selling for much. I just thought it was cute and it had mushrooms on it. I'm gonna go take a break, probably have another cup of coffee or something, maybe start processing the video, and then get back in here and get to photographing. Just keep listening. So I read to my